Now, I have a serious question I want to ask my subscribers and people that watch my videos. What is the appeal of cassette tapes? I mean, factory cassette tapes, not ones you record yourself, the ones where you buy the album on a factory cassette. I have some questions and I'm going to ask them next. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming back. I greatly appreciate it, like I always do. If you haven't subscribed, please click that button. It doesn't cost anything, and it really helps me grow this channel. And I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of March. So I'd appreciate your help. Anyway, cassette tapes. I was never one to buy an album on cassette. I always bought the record. I took it home. I recorded it onto cassette so I could listen to it in my car when I was younger. Now I've acquired about 400 or 500 cassettes through thrifting and flea markets and stuff like that. If I find them for 25 cents, 50 cents, even $1, if it's something I really want, I'll buy it. But I don't get, some people really seem to love cassettes, and the sound quality to me is not there. Now, I have 3 cassette decks in operation. I own 4. I have a Realistic dual cassette, but I don't have it hooked up. But I've got this Tascam CD A550. That's a CD cassette combo that I use. I also have the Technics 616. That's right up here. And I have the Technics M45, which is actually, that one and the Tascam are probably the best sounding cassette tape players that I have. But it's nothing near what vinyl sounds like. Even sometimes my 8-tracks on that Realistic 8-track sounds better. I mean, I come across a couple of cassettes that sound pretty good, but they're very, I replaced the pads, but they're very tricky to get to sound good. I mean, there's a wide range of different quality. And I just, like I said, I got the Technics 616. I love the analog VU meters on it, but it doesn't sound quite as clear. It's kind of muffled. The Tascam sounds a little clearer with a little more highs, as does the Technics M45. But, I read about these Nakamichi Dragon for like $7,000 on eBay. I know it's got some technology in it where it adjusts the heads to the tape, and can it really sound? I mean, you tell me. I would never spend that kind of money. But I just wanted to know. I wanted to get some input from some of you guys about your love of cassettes. I know some people really like them. I just collect them when I find them because they're usually really cheap. Some of the highlights of ones that I have found a couple of, I've got about a half dozen Rushes, including their first record and their second, Fly By Night, which, you can't beat that for 50. I think I paid $0.25 a piece for these. Can't beat that. I've got 6 or 7, maybe 8 Van Halen, including, like I mentioned on my last video, my 2 favorite Van Halen albums, Women and Children First and Fair Warning. So if I'm going to see those for 50 cents or whatever, I'm going to buy them whether they're on cassette or not. I have found I've got probably 5 Scorpions, maybe 6, including Blackout and Animal Magnetism, 2 great Scorpions records. Again, I find these, I'm going to grab them, even if they're $1 a piece. I have found some pretty cool thrash metal ones, including the Spates Warning and Anthrax, State of Euphoria. Whoops, upside down. Oh no, it goes either way. State of Euphoria. I found both of these at, I think, a thrift store. I have found Judas Priest. Like, I found this like Heroes, I think Hero. I think it's a greatest hits. A lot of great songs on this one. I'll pick this stuff up. Found this Danzig. I've got Led Zeppelin Into the Outdoor I have found for like 50 cents. And this Iron Maiden with Blake. Who was the other singer that sang with him? Blake Bailey, I think was his name. Anyway, I found this one. Of course, I see Iron Maiden. Cassette or not, I'm going to buy it. And a bunch of other ones. But I don't find cassettes that great to listen to. I mean, we all know it was for convenience back in the 80s before the CD came out, and it was a way to take your music with you. I mean, the Walkman that came out was a big deal. Or the Ghetto Blasters, we used to put 6D batteries in, and then it'd play for 45 minutes before the batteries died. We've all been there. But I just want to get your guys' opinion. Do you like cassettes? Are cassettes a media that you'll acquire if you see it like I do? Just because it's cheap, not for the sound quality. So let me know what you think of cassettes. Let me know about that Nakamichi Dragon cassette player. Should I go spend $7,000 and these will sound $7,000 better than they do now? Let me know. If you don't mind, again, subscribe, click that notification, and until next time, thanks for watching.